All right, Twitch Audio Live. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to our sweet, sweet audio voices. Welcome back to another broadcast, afternoon broadcast. And here we are. You can see our faces now. You're welcome. If you are joining us on your lunch break, try to keep your lunch inside as you listen to us, because we might say some gross stuff and you might see our faces. Maybe that's what causes the projectile vomit. Brett, is that true? Has that happened, do you think?
When's the last time you vomited?
Ooh, good question. Let's talk about vomit. I think last time I vomited, it's been a while. Like I got food poison. Oh, it's when I think I found out that I was allergic to mushrooms, or I have very big food sensitivity to mushrooms.
How do you know? Have you tried mushrooms again, though, just to be sure?
No.
Maybe you just ate really bad.
I did it a few times. And
you went back for seconds?
I did. As I'm
oh, man, I got that one out. Here, I'll eat some more of this.
But, it was enough times where I knew this was the common denominator. How about you, Brett? When's the last time you puked?
This morning. No, I puke every morning. Start the day off.
Then he rallies.
Then I weigh myself, yeah.
How about you? You brought up that question.
Last time I remember for sure was we went to some concert at the Ice House.
Yeah.
It was...
you and Brett?
Yeah.
Is that the New Year's Eve one?
Maybe. Yeah, because it was around this time of year.
Yeah.
And I was sick the whole time we were there. And I was just like, oh, God, I feel like I got to puke or shit or something. And then I held it in. And then the second I got home, I puked.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I knew that.
Wow.
I thought I told you.
Yeah, he sent us pictures doing it. Slow-mo. Boomerangs. Do they still do boomerangs? All right. Should we do the show?
We should get into it.
A nice little vomit vocal warm-up. Yeah. All right, Brett. Count us in.
In 5. We'll do a long one today. 30, 29, 28. 3, 2...
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast that critics are calling "This is the only thing Netflix won't buy." Okay. All right. Great. That one kind of stings a little bit. Yeah, it's true. It looks like...
Independent.
Yeah, truly independent. Yep. We are one of the many thousands of independent podcasts still going, and you're welcome for that. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. With me, returning co-host, Clark Wilson.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. And returning co-host champion, Brett. The Brett Man.
Hart.
Saxon.
Hello. Did I sound like Clark? Hello.
Yeah, is that your Clark impression? No, Brett, you are known as a master of impressions on the show. What is your Clark impression?
Should I do the one?
Just do something. Complain about something.
Yeah,
it's a perfect impression of me.
What do you mean there's bikers on the sidewalk? He's got a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, I'm just only from New York now.
What do you mean this bike has 2 tires? Are you kidding me? 2? Well, great. And do you have a quick impression of me?
Yeah. Hey, Matt, what do you want to do tonight? This is me texting Matt.
Wait, are you doing impressions of texting?
Yeah.
We need vocal impressions.
And then 8 hours later, hey, Brett, this is Matt. I just got off a work shift.
I think you definitely nailed the pitch of my voice. That's for sure. Well, let's go into checking in right away, ladies and gentlemen. The roads, we mentioned before the mics got hot that Clark, you were trying to do, and Brett, you did a walk last night, and that your trail out here is really snowy.
Yeah, they haven't plowed it yet.
Yeah, and they haven't plowed a lot of the roads either. They've done the main highways and freeways pretty well, but we've been hit and are in the process of a snowstorm still. It started doing some small snowflakes on my way down here. Or way up here, I should say. But crazy snowstorm going on.
Yeah.
Last night I worked in it, and so I drove from Minneapolis to Coon Rapids to shoot a Coon Rapids boys basketball game.
Wow.
Went to the TV studio to pick up the camera equipment, and then drove to Blaine, where the game was taking place.
That's impressive because you drive a motorcycle.
I do. A bicycle, actually. It was the one we were just talking about.
An
2
e-bike.
tires.
You drove an e-bike there. It took us 6 hours.
But it was crazy. It was, the storm was just, relentless. And traffic was horrible and very slow.
Well, and there's always those people that will still drive like the normal speed limit.
Yeah.
And then just get it like in the ditch or something.
Exactly.
Spin out.
Yeah. Yep.
And high school basketball, they play that outside?
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Yeah.
It's always.
Yeah.
I always play basketball outside. Yeah. But it was interesting because, it's funny because I looked online to see if they were going to cancel any of the high school sports. And all of the other high schools were canceling, but not Blaine or Coon Rapids. So it was interesting. But so
probably because those are too close to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not like playing a school way out of, upstate or whatever.
That is actually, and to your point, you nailed it, because I did see that some of their ones that they were going to do for like hockey, where it was an hour away, they canceled that because they don't want them to be on the roads for a long period of time. But yeah, so it was crazy, and so I kind of grabbed some of the totals. I did grab the totals from last night. Official totals are still coming in, obviously, but as of midnight Tuesday, readings included 6 inches in Woodbury, 5.3 in Golden Valley, 4.6 in Rosemont, 4.5 in White Bear Lake, 4.1 in the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport, and 3.5 inches at the National Weather Service offices in Chanhassen. Brett, how'd you weather the storm? Pun intended.
It was perfect. I stayed in all day and all night. No, I went out in the morning.
Yeah.
And then just stayed in. Yeah.
Yesterday morning?
Yesterday morning. And then, I weathered it well.
Well, there you go. MnDOT spokeswoman Ann Meyer says and warned people that there's still going to be slick spots, and said, do your part, slow down today. If you can wait a couple hours and stay home, let drivers get them all the roads back in the clear. Hundreds of plows were dispatched Tuesday and will remain out all day Wednesday, Meyer said. And the national, or I guess not national, but the statewide Name Snowplow contest is going on right now.
Did you submit something?
I came up with mine today, which I will not say.
I guess you win
over the airwaves, but yes, I'm going.
Oh, because it's dirty.
Yes, but I am going to submit. Do you guys participate?
No.
In that?
Where do you do it? You just go on
their website, and you submit your one phrase or word or title.
You don't get anything.
No, you don't. But you get the pride of knowing that you named a snowplow.
A snail plow.
A snowplow.
Snoot.
You know what is funny though? There was a ton of. It's funny. My accident mentioned that. But outside, Brett has a ton of snow on the side of the road. Like you must have just shoveled, because there's a lot of snow. It's just dirty snow all over.
Yeah. A lot of snow.
Did you want to ask about what that is?
What's snow?
Not much. What's new with you? Yeah, it's just a corny joke. You're welcome for that one. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do some entertainment news. This is entertainment news of the week. Very musical this week. We're talking music news because our local one of the big music festivals, the Minnesota Yacht Club Festival, announced their lineup the other day. And so we have quite a few bands that are going to be playing.
It's crazy. Weird Al's headlining.
I wish. He will be
That
headlining.
would be very Minnesotan.
Yeah, that would be. Well, but he'll be headlining the State Fair Grandstand.
Oh, okay.
He'll be performing there again. But the acts this year, they're kind of going a little bit away from what they've been doing the last couple of years, which has been very 90s themed. Now they're doing, some of these are 90s. Yeah.
Early aughts. They're getting into the early aughts here a little bit.
But that's what I mean. They're getting away from it. Like last year was all like 90s acts. But this is The Strokes, Lumineers, Matchbox 20. They're listed as the headliners. And then they have an undercard that includes Black Keys, Cage the Elephant, Lord Huron, Mount Joy, All American Rejects.
Who's a bigger name, Lumineers or Black Keys?
Black Keys.
Yeah, why aren't they the headliner?
Yeah,
because they're a little, seem like they're pains to work with.
Really?
Because they've like canceled tours. Ooh. And I think they're not popular anymore. Because they made some moves. They played some shows that did not maybe align with their core fans.
Really?
So
what do you mean by that?
Hitler's birthday.
Yeah, basically. No. I think they played a bunch of like shows for like Crypto Bros.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and they have like the essence of like the working man, blue collar music.
Well, let me ask you, when you see something like that, like you see, and we never talked about this, but Jennifer Lopez will play for billions, play for a billionaire.
Yeah, and like Dubai.
Yeah, some king. And same with those comedians. There was that big festival.
Yeah, Bill Burr played in like Saudi Arabia.
And a lot of people were upset by that. Does that change your opinion for you guys? Your opinions?
Well, why did he do it? He doesn't need the money. He's got to be raking in the dough.
Well, he claims that he did it just because he wanted to bring comedy to different places. But who
sure,
knows? Yeah.
But I mean, which could be cool if he's like he's kind of defiant, and he's
Yeah.
like speaks his mind and shit like that. So that could be kind of cool. Like,
Well,
they're doing
different, but-
WrestleMania over there. And I
Okay.
think that's kind of lame though, because
Yeah.
that's like such an American event, and then you're gonna go do it
Yeah.
in the Middle East.
It's interesting, and for some of these people doing these events, it's like, paycheck does matter to some, and maybe they did,
Yeah, but I haven't listened to his pod in a while, but
Yeah.
he would always rag on like rich assholes and like, what do you need, a bigger yacht? And
That's
here he's
funny.
doing that to get a bigger yacht.
probably, yeah. But yeah, so it's always interesting to kind of hear those stories. But some of the other bands, Passion Pit, that would be cool to see.
That'd be cool to see them, yeah.
Dashboard Confessional.
Yeah, it looks like Friday is the best day from what I can read this far away.
Yeah. And then homegrown favorites, of course, Atmosphere, Semisonic, and then the big band that
Night Moves is in there.
Night
They're
Moves, and
homegrown.
big band that kind of everybody's talking about is Geese.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Goose.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Another band.
Yeah. But Geese, everybody loves them. What is it? Who's the actor that played
Ryan Gosling.
Yep, he did. And then no,
Huge fan of Geese.
Gosling.
Ryan Giesling. Who is it? Why am I blanking on his name? The guy from
What's he look like?
He's
in that thing that I saw that one time.
He wears shirts every once in a while. No, he's
well, that rules out Burt Kreischer.
he plays. Yes, it does. He plays that Crane on Batman. Batman Begins. He plays Crane, Dr. Crane, Fraser Crane.
So,
Oh,
the
Mr.
Sandman?
What is his name?
Or Scarecrow, I mean?
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, there you go, Cillian Murphy.
He's not on the show.
think
He
it-
was in the Dark Knight, or the Batman Begins.
Yeah, that's what I said. Batman Begins.
Oh, I thought you said the show, like
uh-uh.
Gotham. I don't remember who played
Well,
Scarecrow on Gotham.
if I did say shows, sometimes I'll call movies shows, but Cillian Murphy. And they actually, in no joke, when you work on a show or a movie, they call the movie, what show are you working on? That is kind of, maybe that's industry jargon, potentially, but
Yeah.
they call it, it's kind of interchangeable. But Cillian Murphy, I believe is how you pronounce his name.
Oh.
And he was wearing a shirt with Geese. He's a Geese fan.
Wow.
Apparently, so.
Are they
there.
British?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I've listened to Goose, but not Geese.
Yeah, well, maybe you should expand your
My bird bands.
your foul
Brooklyn.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna start listening to Andrew Bird.
Yeah.
And Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah, nice. The Eagles.
Flock
the
of Dimes.
Eagles.
Yeah,
The Birds.
The Ducklings. Yeah. Three Little Ducklings. You know them.
yeah, that's a good
That,
band.
that band you just made up when we're actually listing off real things.
All right, and sadly, no comic book news today because Wednesday. We're filming this and recording this on a Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, I didn't have time to go to the comic book shop. So no new comic book news to report this week.
Darn.
I know Brett's broken up about it.
But Brett, still list off 3 things you love about comics.
Yes, yeah, that's a good point. List off, what are your 3 favorite things about comics?
I love that we are now going to be having our podcasts every Wednesday
Morning.
morning during
When I have a-
pool day.
When I have a heart out.
Yeah.
All right, from there, ladies and gentlemen, we every once in a while like to try a different product so that maybe you don't have to. We'll try it. It's either a food or a beverage. We'll check it out and let you know. Or maybe it's something that you should experience, and we'll tell you that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the taste test. Welcome to it. Clark, what do you have for us this week?
Well, it's the Christmas season, so I've got a Christmas-themed candy. It's Reese's Peanut Butter Cups Sugar Cookie.
Nice.
What kind of cookie?
Sugar?
Sugar cookie.
Sure.
Sorry. Well, I was swallowing at the same time.
Sugar.
Oh,
Sugar.
Sugar.
Here, you want to open that while I go grab a knife?
I do. All right. I'm just going to eat 2 of these cups right now.
They're gone by the time he gets back. We split them.
A good prank, right, Clark?
Yeah.
Good joke. I think I have had this before. But I love them. I love anything Reese's. I tend to get the Reese's stuff right away because I'm a fan. I'm a big old fan. Brett, are you a big Reese's fan?
Yeah, I like Reese's a lot.
Now, are you much of a sweets guy?
I am.
Okay.
Yes. I am definitely more.
You're more of a salt and mashed potato guy. Is that?
Yeah. Give me some meatloaf with ketchup, and that is perfect. That's so sweet.
Wait, are you ragging on that?
Yeah, that's
no,
a good
No,
dish.
I love
Oh.
meatloaf and ketchup, yeah.
Do you love the
When you
late-
make like a glaze and like you add stuff to the
Yeah,
ketchup, you know, it's just-
exactly. Do you love the late musician Meatloaf as well?
Yeah, R.I.P.
he'd do anything for love.
Yeah, but he won't do that.
But he won't do that.
What
What's
What
that
do you
about
think
again?
What do you think it was?
Big
That
toe?
he
Yeah.
would do?
What wouldn't he do?
Feed
Yeah.
stuff?
Maybe feed stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That probably makes sense. He was awesome. He did an episode of Ghost Hunters because he was such a big Ghost Hunters fan.
Yeah.
Him and Jay were close, and so he came and did an episode, and he was awesome. Very nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
You think he'd do one now as a ghost? He comes back and
Too soon, bro. Too soon.
well, it's been years.
All right, we got a Reese's cup.
Now that
These are the big cups.
Yeah, big boy cups. I don't see like the cookie balls.
Which I'm glad you don't see them.
All right, down the hatch. I'm excited for this one again.
Yeah.
You've eaten it before, you said.
But I love them. I'm just excited for Reese's.
Sugar cookie.
I like it because it makes your hand immediately sticky.
Yeah.
It's a milk chocolate that's not tempered.
Yeah, it's definitely not Tempur-Pedic. All right, Reese's sugar cookie cup. Round the room. Brett, let's start with you. What do you think? Good or not good?
I don't get any sugar cookie at all.
What? It's all the crunchy stuff.
It is. It's all the crunch.
Oh, those are crunch.
I heard your crunch, yeah.
Yeah, I need more of it, but
I had one crunch in my half. But it's still Reese's, so I'm going to go good.
Wow. But just not enough sugar cookie.
Not enough sugar
yeah,
cookie.
maybe they gotta overdo. They gotta double it.
Yeah.
Or else they'll
Especially
give it-
for the
I'll give
big
it a
cup.
good.
I'll give it a good two. I love it. I think I have had this one before.
This is kind of expensive though. The big cups. This is
Yeah.
like $2.50 almost.
Worth it.
Well.
You're getting more bang for your buck. Check it out. All three goods. This one's a hit. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do everyone's favorite segment of the week, which is the advice segment. Brett, 7 reasons why you love the advice segment.
Oh boy, I'm gonna stretch. I'm gonna take a really long time to list all of these.
Maybe a half an hour.
Yeah. Glad we don't have to be anywhere. And that's why I love the advice.
All right, thank you, Brett. And Brett is referring to this is going to be probably a quickish episode today, as I have a hard out and
Hard what?
hard out.
Hard up.
Hard what? What'd you say? But from there, yes, let's continue. Let's go right into the meat of the advice segment, which Brett listed off the reasons of why he loves it so much.
Meatloaf, yeah.
Meatloaf. We'll start with this first one, which is my boyfriend never tells me I'm beautiful, and she wants to
Dump
know.
them.
Well,
Next question.
I think. Well, you think dump them? Go right away to dump, huh? I think. Sorry, you have to be beautiful to get that compliment.
Oh yeah, you don't just throw away. Throw beautifuls around. It's only for deserved people.
You got to earn that one.
I wonder if she's beautiful on the inside and the outside.
Yeah.
That's
or just
Shallow
the
Hal.
outside.
You ever see Shallow Hal?
No.
Oh,
Great.
Is that
movie.
with Jack Black?
great movie.
I'd say great.
Hold on.
I would say great. I love it. I thought that, and a great message too about seeing the beauty on the inside. I think it's perfect film. But yeah, no, I think probably somewhere in between Clark's and mine comments of. I think people do need to give more.
What if he's
compliments.
saying lovely? What if he's using like other words that mean that, and she's just like, you don't say beautiful.
Right. That's what I want. I want the
say
buzzword.
I'm radiant.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Maybe kind of open up your viewpoint a little bit.
Yeah, get a thesaurus, lady.
Yeah, exactly. That was one of the first time dinosaurs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thesaurus.
Yeah. Thesaurus Rex.
All right, from there, next one is father-in-law is not subtle about hating his grandkid's name. So grandkid was just named, and this guy does not like the name.
Wow.
But I feel like the people should know, and people should know this.
You got the name? Because
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't specify the name.
What good is that?
They didn't specify the name. But
Wait a minute. Why do you even do this one? You don't...
well, what would be a bad kid's name in your opinion?
Purple.
What
Brett.
was that your? That's a rough one. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to say a real answer.
Matt.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this because I've probably told you guys this before, but I'm not a big fan of like naming your kid like Dustin or Justin.
Yeah.
Because when they're like 30 years old,
Yeah.
you don't want to be like a Justin
Or a Dustin.
or a Dustin. Yeah.
Why?
That just I don't know. Those sound like little kid names.
Well, I will say too, Matt is so common. Matt. And it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like-
Well, you could go by Matthew if you want.
I do.
to.
I've switched it up. I do like the Matthew every once in a while. I think I'm in a Matthew
You're a little
phase.
more biblical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think that's
Murthu.
Murthu. Yeah,
Murthu
that's a good one.
316.
Yep. but yeah, I think also you should tell that.
Wait,
kid.
it's not Austin 3:16 in the Bible.
No, it's
I've been
Matthew
living a lie
3:16.
my whole life.
Brett's very knowledgeable on
This is the New Testament, the New Metal
the
Testament.
nude testament.
Yeah.
But I think that the kid should also know that his name sucks. Like, you should tell him.
Yeah, this is so. We need to know the name so I can pick a side here.
Yeah. Well, I'm always on the side.
I'm just gonna side with the grandpa or whatever because it probably is stupid.
Yeah. There you go.
Like Rudiger. Remember that from like The Simpsons?
That's a
or
cool
whatever?
name, though.
I don't know.
That's a great name. You can call him Ruddy.
Rudiger. Hardly knew her.
All right, next one. Final one. How many varies is too many? My wife has a habit of using very to such excess that it becomes annoying. For example, she has a very, very, very loud voice. Or his shoes are very, very, very ugly. Am I being critical? I'd say yes. Very, 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 very critical.
I knew you were going there.
Right?
I was right there with you.
Got to do it.
If you didn't do it,
He worked on that all.
Yeah.
I did. That was
like,
2 weeks.
Ooh, this will be good.
Yeah.
People are looking at advice.
This will have everybody laughing.
He's gonna get the guys going.
And then I said it, and it was total crickets. That's usually every joke that I say. It's just total silence. But that's okay.
Very, very,
Very,
very,
very, very, very much
quiet.
silence.
Well, when you throw yourself a fastball, I'm not really impressed when you hit a home run.
Yeah, well, you should be. That still takes skill. Very, 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 very much.
Yeah,
Very
I think
little
the
skill.
move is to just then do that too.
Yeah.
But pick a different word.
Exactly, yeah. Yep, I agree. And also, who cares? You know
Or
what I
just
mean?
start saying moist a lot. I guess people don't like the word moist for some reason.
Yeah. Well, I know years ago that was a big thing. People didn't like that.
So people have like grown to love the word.
I think they love it now, yeah.
Yeah.
And isn't that the name of your
Juicy.
isn't that your self-titled memoir, Brett?
Yeah, moist.
The Brett Saxon story?
Who Stank the Room Up by Brett Saxon. That's the book he's writing right now.
Yeah, Brett is very farty. Welcome to the farty today.
45. 43.
I'm going to light this candle.
You should light a fire. That's what you need
Don't
to
light
do.
that too soon.
Yeah, this whole room is full of methane. All right, from there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do random news. This is random news of the week. So we start with this, and this is something news that I know people have been waiting on bated breath about.
Baby's breath.
On baby's breath, which is an 11-foot tall bronze statue of science fiction hero Robocop has officially been installed in Detroit.
Wait, he's not real?
No, he could be. Is nearly 15 years of planning. After nearly 15
It's
years
in
of planning.
Detroit.
When I
That's
saw a
Detroit.
picture of this, I thought it was like someone used AI to
Right.
make it the picture.
Yep, but it's legit. And finally, I can sleep at night knowing that this is completed. Thank you. Thank you, Detroit.
That's amazing.
The 2.5-ton sculpture, which depicts RoboCop as portrayed by actor Peter Weller in the 1987 flick, was installed Wednesday outside the Free Age production studio in Detroit's Eastern Market. I love it, Jim Toscano, owner of Free Age production studio, told this article. Says it looks great, it's super impressive, and it's already brought a lot of nice people around. Yeah, a lot of nice nerds that probably want to steal it. I'd want that statue.
Probably weighs a ton
Yeah,
if it's actually made all metal.
but that won't stop people from trying to steal it. That never does.
Cut the head off of it.
Yeah, Bart Simpson style. The story of the statue began in 2011 when the Detroit mayor Dave Bing responded to a tweet suggesting the city erect a statue of RoboCop. Bing said in the now deleted tweet that there were no plans to install such a statue, but the exchange sparked the launch of a fan-led campaign to make the artwork a reality.
Was it based in Detroit or why Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah, the movie. The movie
was?
Oh, have you?
You
never
should
seen
watch that movie, Brad.
Yeah.
That should be the next movie
watch?
pod. Yeah, let's do it.
We just skip Little China, big
Yeah,
China.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, you
Yeah, we definitely all agree to watch movies and then talk about it.
Well, yeah, let's do Big Trouble in Little China and RoboCop.
After-
No, I'm not
after
rewatching
RoboCop,
it. I
after
just watched it
RoboCop.
like 2 months ago.
Gotta
We
rewatch
gotta
it
rewatch
again.
it.
But yeah, so that's really cool that all came true. The power of a wish, you know what I mean? That just shows you power of a wish. Christmas has finally come true for us. It's funny, people probably wish for that, not world peace. They're like, no, I just want a RoboCop.
Yeah, when the shooting star came and they're like,
Yeah.
I wish there was a RoboCop statue. And that's a 50-year-old man.
That's Matt.
I wish on the shooting star for a RoboCop statue.
Brandon Wally, a board president of the community arts group Imagination Station, and co-founder Jerry Paffendorf launched a Kickstarter campaign that
You made those names up.
It sounds like it. They raised $67,436 towards this effort. That money could have gone to so many.
Yeah, what they spend the other $60,400 or whatever on.
Let's make a statue from an 80s movie that no Gen
That
Z
rules,
person
though.
What's that?
That
it's
movie
awesome.
rules.
I love
it's
it.
not like they made some obscure movie no
No.
one's seen before.
It's classic. One of my all-time favorites. I put it in at least top 10, if not my top 5. But how many Gen Zs do you think have seen it? I'll go 0. Maybe is that...
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
They've just seen RoboCop 3.
Right. Yeah, they jumped to the best one. The statue was crafted by Detroit sculptor Giorgio Geekis. I'm sure I nailed that one. Oh. And completed in 2017, but placement continued to face delays from issues including legal clearance from MGM, which holds the rights to the character.
Boo.
But what good news.
What would that matter? They're not probably making money off of this. They shouldn't need any approval or anything.
Yeah, people are tight about anything like that. And like if you go in to get a birthday cake made, if you look at the fine print, they have actually paid for the rights of those characters. So that's why you can only get a certain amount, and you won't have every character.
Well, I'm going to open up a birthday cake shop where I do that, but I change it slightly to avoid copyright law.
Robo Police.
Yeah.
Robo Policeman.
I like it. From there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, actually, no. Before we go, we can't move away from this because this is a great In-N-Out story. In-N-Out Burger is a fast food chain. Did we all three go one time? I know you and I did, didn't we?
Well, yeah. We went to one and it was shit.
Yeah.
But then I went to a better one like in the suburbs and it was really good.
Yeah. I do like it. Their fries are trash, I think, but the burgers are good.
Most burger places, their fries are trash.
My Burger is pretty good in Minneapolis. Their fries are good.
Okay.
I like them. But anyways, the West Coast fast food chain In-N-Out Burger has removed the number 67 from its ticket order system due to the viral 6-7 trend.
But not 69.
Well, that comes up later in the story. But the trend, I feel like that trend should also be removed from everyone's just vocal system.
And when's that die?
Yeah. Not soon enough, I can tell you that.
I sold all my shares in it, so it better not keep going or I'm broke.
That's our production company name too, 6-7 Productions.
Yeah.
They try to do it quietly. I bet you how many people have.
Because I've seen videos of the kids waiting, in and out, and then the guy's just like 6-7, and everyone jumps.
You know, they could just say
wild.
67. That's the actual number,
Right? Yeah. But I think
they can't do that. What if everyone was waiting and then he's like 67?
I think they do.
That's what they
still
should
cheer.
do, because then it's not the joke, because it originated from LaMelo Ball saying like 6'7" as he's 6'7".
Oh, I thought it was from they say here it's from the song "Doot Doot" by Skrilla.
Yeah,
you made that up.
No, we all know that classic song by Skrilla, "Doot Doot." But it is funny that In-N-Out tried to do this quietly so no one would notice, but
they did.
Yeah. But
well, they don't need the publicity.
Yeah.
I'm sure they get plenty of business.
But the reason why I say that is because an employee at one of the chain's restaurants initially reported on Reddit that a worker noticed, so they weren't told by the company, in a big company email or anything. They just noticed that the ticket order system was skipping straight from 66 to 68. And a worker at an LA location confirmed that to people.com that the number was removed a month ago.
Well, some places do that with 13 just because it's an unlucky number.
Well, sure. The removal comes after videos online that Brett's talked about showed crowds of rowdy teenagers and young adults waiting for the number 6-7 to be called and responding by celebrating boisterously. What does that sound like?
Boy, seriously, 6-7.
Yeah. The 6-7 trend has no specific meaning, but it is commonly believed to have originated from the song Doot Doot by Skrilla. The term was dubbed Dictionary.com's 2025 Word of the Year, and Dictionary.com immediately went bankrupt after the announcement. Morally bankrupt. Perhaps the most defining feature... this is interesting, they say. Perhaps the most defining feature of 6-7 is that it's impossible to define, Dictionary.com reported. It's meaningless, ubiquitous, and nonsensical. In other words, it has all the hallmarks of brain rot. It's the logical endpoint of being perpetually online, scrolling endlessly, consuming content fed to users by algorithms trained by other algorithms.
Wow.
So there you go. I'm back on board with
I love that.
dictionary.com. Yeah. Throwing some shade at them at the very end, but still including it in their dictionary.
Yeah.
From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do TV. This is TV reviews of the week. Brett, Clark, what have you watched this week that you want to chitter chat about? Let's do one each. One each.
All right.
Brett, take it away.
Do we do I Love LA or do we do The Last Frontier?
Oh, you pick.
I finished The Last Frontier.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's finally over.
It's finally over.
I'm 3 episodes behind.
Okay.
All right, now spoil it for him.
Yeah.
Brett.
Yeah.
Is it good? Does it?
They all die.
They all die. Does it wrap up well?
I love the wrap up.
Okay.
Actually, I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. Maybe it's basic for some, but I think it's
Did
pretty
it
great,
have a sense of finality to it? So they're not
Doing a
is it
season
getting
2?
renewed or anything?
They got to be doing
They-
a season 2.
I would assume. I
Was it not extended yet?
I haven't heard any announcements.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it wasn't announced. But.
They wrapped it up enough, but then at the end, like they it's almost like a teaser for the next one. Like the main dude gets a call and
spoiler
yeah,
alert.
yeah. So
That's cool. Nice.
yep. So
Awesome.
I loved how it wrapped up. And
since
yeah.
you mentioned
Wait a minute, he had a phone this entire time? I thought they were out stranded in like the mountains.
No, they have phones. Because there's a police department trying to track down all these criminals.
Okay.
Brett, you did mention I Love LA, so we got to talk about it since you mentioned it.
Yep.
What's your review on the latest and greatest? Are you up to date?
I'm all caught up. Yep. I dig it. I saw the fake puke from
Yep.
Firstman, which was good.
Yep.
I love
That was last week's episode.
yeah, last week's, and then this one. Are you all caught up?
I didn't watch this week's.
Okay, this one was interesting. It reminded me of maybe some ex relationships in parts of it, but also it's kind of, I don't know if Charlie, Jordan Firstman's character, is getting more like less LA and more morally like locked in, and then Maya's getting like kind of further away and caught in the business and caught in her career and things like that. But then I don't know, stuff's on shaky ground with her and Dylan. So
Really?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Well, that's a good tease there. So you're still giving that a good?
Giving that a good. Giving Last Frontier a good.
I'm still on the fence with I Love LA. Sometimes it's good, but it's just so familiar every kind of episode and storyline, which is like, you're not going to get, I've mentioned this the last couple of times, you're not going to get something brand new every show. And the reason why people are attracted to these shows and sitcoms and comedies is it's a good hang. And if you like the characters and you like the actors, you're going to want to come back every week. And that is why I come back, is because the personalities are good and fun to hang out with. So for me, I watched The Beast in Me, which is a Netflix show starring Claire Danes and Matthew Rhys, and produced by Jodie Foster and Conan O'Brien, of all people, but a dramatic thriller and kind of a little bit on the horror side. I've watched all 8 episodes, and I do like this show. I love it a lot. Pretty good, very trashy, but well done, well shot, well made, well acted, and it's just great seeing Claire Danes in another starring vehicle. I feel like I don't see enough of her.
What has she done since Homeland?
That's the thing.
Because I stopped watching that. I don't know.
And that's a show I never checked out, and I want to for her. So that would be cool to check out. But it's really good. Claire Danes plays an author who's got, she is trying to write her next book, and she is struggling with the idea. She hasn't had success in a while. And then her new neighbor is a guy who's been accused of killing his ex-wife. And his ex-wife is missing. And so she is engaged in the process of writing a book about him. That's where her focus turns, and then trying to unravel whether or not he did, in fact, kill his ex-wife. Really good. Matthew Rhys kills it in every show that he's been in. So love him from The Americans and from Perry Mason as well, which is a shame that reboot got canceled, because that was probably my favorite show of the last 5 years or so.
Which one? Perry Mason?
Yeah, I love it. But there you go. So I'm going to go The Beast in Me. I'm going good or not good. I'm going good. All 8 episodes. Check it out. Clark.
Well, I watched a Netflix show too called Blue Eyed Samurai.
Oh,
I mentioned this before,
that's on
like
my
a
list.
year ago. It's like 2 years old now.
Yeah.
I think season 2 is coming out next year.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm like halfway through it. It's good. I'm not a big fan of the animation. It's like all CGI, and like the mouth movements are kind of cheap looking. Like it's hard to describe it because you guys don't play video games, but there's a series of games from the studio Telltale. They did like a Walking Dead and a Borderlands and Batman, and the show looks like that. So if you played those games, the show will look like that. And it's your basic like revenge story,
which I love.
Kind of like and Mulan too, where it's a woman, but she's a samurai, and women weren't samurai. I guess I don't even know.
Yeah,
but she's pretending to be a man.
Okay.
And of course, there's like the handsome other samurai guy who's like her foil, but then they become friends or whatever,
and partners.
Yeah,
cool.
And I know it's gonna be like you're a woman, this whole time, and then I bet they're gonna fall in love.
Of course, yeah. You can see that coming a mile away, but that sounds good.
Well, this is a very adult show. Okay. There's like nudity and sex, and obviously killing.
That just made the top of Brett's
list. Like I thought it was because it's like was
sold.
I thought it was like an anime like type thing where it's like adult, but not like that adult.
Right. But it goes for it.
Yeah, this goes like the extra step.
Okay. So good or not good?
I'll give it good.
All right.
Let me finish it though. But
yeah, of course. All right. Check it out. From there, ladies and gentlemen, finally movie reviews. Round the table. Let's go with one movie that you watched last week.
Now I watched 12.
All right. Let's go with all 12. And Brett, did you watch a movie this week?
I watched the John Candy documentary. Did we talk about that? I know Matt did.
I talked about it on the podcast, and you did not.
I did not.
But you thought you did.
I thought I did.
Yeah. Well, maybe you just mentioned you watched it, and then you just said whether it was good or not good.
Yeah. You might have mentioned it on the podcast, too. I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before.
Yeah, only once.
Only once.
Ever. But yeah, I thought it was great. It was cool to see. I didn't know Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara went that far back with him.
Oh, yeah.
Like in that whole like
they
were Second City.
Are they Canadian too?
Canadian. Yep. Yeah. And they were on the SCTV TV show, of course, together, and then started off in Second City. Yep.
So that's really cool.
And just Bill Murray as well.
Yeah, Bill Murray and who else? There's a couple others that I'm kind of forgetting, but that seemed good too.
Well, the Bill Murray one's interesting too because he hasn't looked good in the last couple years just with stuff that he's done personally, but he comes off really well in this documentary and very sincere and very sad about the loss of his friend, and every time he talks he does get choked up, and so you can't help but feel for the guy, and it gives him a little bit of emotional kind of resonance where you're like, oh, this guy actually has a heart and feels for his friend. I love it. I love that documentary. I thought it was good. I could have used more John Hughes and more Planes, Trains. That would have been better for me. But
yeah, that would have been cool too. Do you think he because is John Hughes dead? He passed.
Yeah.
Do you think he passed during the filming of this or no?
Way before.
No. I think he's been dead a while.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah.
So he didn't then.
Well, maybe look it up to make sure we're not.
Yeah, he's currently alive.
Because a few years ago, I thought Sean Connery was still with us.
Yeah. No, John Hughes has been gone for a while, which they haven't really done like a full. That I've seen John Hughes widely available documentary or book even. There was one book that was just about the Rat Pack, and I read that, and that had a lot of John Hughes.
You mean the Brat Pack?
Or Brat Pack, yeah. But that was cool because it gave you enough of Hughes, but I don't know. I could always just use more. I love
he seems awesome, like smart, or like always writing. Or
yeah,
seems like
he was. He was very prolific. Like he wrote Ferris Bueller's Day Off in like a weekend.
That's wild.
They were going to make like a reboot of that, and I saw it got canceled. Thank God.
Yeah. But he started off as a copywriter too. He was a copywriter and then worked his way into movies and script writing. So kind of cool. So yeah, there you go.
Good.
So you give that good?
Going good.
Good. All right, Clark.
I finally watched Knives Out.
Ooh, the first one.
Yes, the first one.
Because you're preparing for the.
Well, now I guess I got to watch Glass Onion.
Yep. Glass
Do I have to?
You do.
Okay.
Because they're great. They're great movies.
Great.
You didn't like it?
No, I don't know. There's a scene where Daniel Craig talks about donuts and holes.
Yeah.
And this movie is full of plot holes.
You see what he
There's
did there?
so many plot holes, and it might as well be Swiss cheese.
Wow.
So many donut holes in this movie?
Because, well, I'll still say great acting. Writing is okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, the great acting is shot well.
Yep.
Love that house. It was cool.
Yeah, beautiful house, yeah.
But yeah, like, if she gave him, like, spoilers, if she gave him that much morphine, he'd probably almost die instantaneously, I would think. Or you would know it.
Yeah.
where because like this whole movie, like the whole story is predicated on like the Marta's mom who's in the country illegally. Mm-hmm. So Christopher Plummer's worried about her getting deported, but then he just brings on all this heat on her with like giving her everything.
Right.
Like how could you think that would?
Well, that's true. Yeah, there's definitely big plot holes with that, but
no, there's more plot holes. Like,
no.
I'm not going to list off even more.
I'm not saying that's the only one.
There's a scene where people are driving the wrong way on a one-way street.
Yeah. Well, I believe all that, but I think like that goes back to that feeling of vibe, and sometimes the cast and the good hang part of it is what makes it so enjoyable, and I think and I thought that Daniel Craig as a detective.
I don't know. His accent, like here's another Brit doing like a Southern accent because we got it in White Lotus.
Right. And then what is the impression he's doing? That's that.
Well, he's doing like Louisiana, like almost like Cajun.
Well, it's that cartoon character.
Foghorn. Chris Evans makes that joke. It sounds like Foghorn Leghorn.
Which is pretty good. So good or not good? What do you?
Well, I'll still give it a good. Okay. And I like to, here I watched another Ana de Armas movie because I watched Ballerina last week and she was good.
Yeah, she's good in that.
But I mean, not enough. Like you got
Michael Shannon.
Yeah. Well, I feel like he's in it more than God, what's her name from Halloween?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, there's not enough Jamie Lee Curtis. You get her in that, and she's only in a couple scenes. And why wouldn't
that work?
She seemed fine.
Yeah.
She just married an asshole,
right?
And her kid's an asshole.
Well, I think
like both kids.
Yeah.
And she played those games with her dad, but then her dad completely writes it out of his will. Yeah. And by the way, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Because he's this rich guy. He should have had trusts and was already like in motion of giving away the money to his family. Mm-hmm. Not all at once, because this is going to get taxed to hell.
Well, there you go. That's a great point. But I think on the Jamie Lee Curtis point, I think for me, this is right during kind of her renaissance, Jamie Lee Curtis. This
is a little before. This is kind of old. This is like 5 years old.
Yeah, but I think this is still like, because that was Halloween, the new movies and all that. So that's like her renaissance. And so I think I'm okay with like just a little bit of Jamie Lee Curtis goes a long way. And I think I've mentioned this on the show before. When I was on Dancing with the Stars, she's neighbors with Jennifer Grey. And so she baked cookies and brownies for the crew of Dancing with the Stars. So I can say that I got to eat Jamie Lee's brownies and cookies. Oh. And they were good.
Wow.
I'll give those a good. The movie that I saw this week was Netflix's Jay Kelly, which is Noah Baumbach's new movie, starring Adam Sandler, George Clooney, Billy Crudup, and Laura Dern.
So many good actors.
So many good actors.
I heard it's extremely boring.
Well, people say that. But if you're into, and I don't want to sound like elitist or anything like that, but the story, I think, because I was about to say, if you're into good stories, and that sounds kind of, pretentious, but it really is a good story, I think, and it keeps you going because it's all about like, okay, if a person reaches this level of fame, which is what George Clooney does, what do you have to sacrifice to get that level of fame and that level of being accomplished? And he's basically reconciling with, did he waste his life? Yeah, he reached this one level. It all kind of predicates around he loses a friend who was close at one point when he was acting like a struggling actor. And so he goes to the funeral and he sees Billy Crudup, his old classmate, and they talk about how they were at an audition together, and George Clooney gets the audition and Billy Crudup doesn't. And then you see the lives diverge from each other. And so it's George Clooney, once he sees that, he's kind of reconciling with, what his life's become, what it could have been, what Billy Crudup's life could have been. I think it's good. And I think it was really powerful and had some good comedy too. Adam Sandler's great in it. Really well done. I like Noah Baumbach. So if you like his films and kind of the kind of heady material you're going to get. And then, of course, is he married to the Barbie?
Greta
Gerwig. Because she's in it, too. So if you're a fan of her, check that out.
She's doing Chronicles of Narnia, and I'm scared.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll like what her adaptation would be.
We'll see. But you loved Barbie. You've said that.
No,
you
never seen it.
Never seen it.
Should I even see that?
I think it's fun. Yeah.
Okay. I like her other movies.
Yeah. Frances Ha.
Yeah.
Brett, do you like Greta Gerwig?
I do. Sure.
Do you like Barbie?
I love the style.
Yeah.
But I didn't see it, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Did you saw it?
I did see it.
You did the
Barbenheimer?
Barbenator.
Are you gonna do the Kill Bill?
Oh, the whole bloody affair.
Yeah.
No, from what I've heard, there's not that much extra, so I could just watch the two movies back to back.
Well, I would have thought because there's an intermission that
Yeah.
that would be like where you maybe get something new, like he
Maybe.
did something fun. But I guess he's too busy being mad at everybody else.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, he went off about Paul Dano. We talked about that and said he was a horrible actor. Have you seen the public kind of like backing up
people
with Paul
supporting
Dano?
Paul
Yeah,
Dano.
very interesting.
Matt Reeves.
Yeah. And a lot of other actors and actresses coming out and saying like, "What are you doing? Like, why this person?"
Well, why him of all people?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Have you seen Michael Madsen act in other movies?
Yeah, exactly.
God rest his soul. But I
Right.
mean, yeah, he's awful.
Yeah.
Like in non-Tarantino movies.
Yeah. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what's not awful, and that's this episode of Not Good. Thanks for checking out another one. We'll see you 1 week from now, of course. Special thanks to Nalo and Unis for great music. Now, Brett and Clark, they have a company called Blark.com. And what's the whole website?
The whole website is
Whole kit and caboodle.
.blark.com. The whole kit and caboodle.
Yep.
.blark.
Kitten.
Kitten.
Caboodle.
Kitten.
So
caboodle.
check that out if you like
Yep.
cats. And every week they have a brand new product that you can purchase on their website. Great for the holidays.
Yep.
And they have something new, something topical, usually, and when I say usually, always political. And so, Brett and Clark, what do you have for us this week? Let's start with the guy directly in front of me. His name is Brett. Let's go with Brett.
Yes. This week we have something very politically correct.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, do we, Brett?
Yes. Yes. It is. What is it? What is it again, Clark?
You set him up to then throw the ball back into my court, and I'm like not thinking of something funny to say because I'm expecting him to say something funny.
This happens every week. Every week this happens.
That's what you get from Blark. So check it out at the Kitten Caboodle Cafe
/ cats.
/ cats
.geocities.
.dog.
All right, check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for checking out another episode of this podcast. Reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. That's notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. We'll see you 1 week from now. I love you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I love you. Ooh, Twitchers, my whole Twitch team. How many people do we have on Twitch?
0.
Looks like 2.
2.
Nice.
2 people.
One of them's me.
One is Rishavy and one is Claire Hefner.
Oh, hey, Claire. Bye, Claire.
It's like the only time I can smell anything from this candle is if you
Bye-bye.
blow it out.